Welcome back. In this lesson, we're consolidating the email skills every Tier 2 tech needs. Exchange Online. Email is the single biggest source of helpdesk tickets, so by the end of this lesson you'll know the mailbox types you manage, how to grant shared mailbox access, how groups differ, and how to answer that classic question, did my email actually arrive? This maps directly to the MS 102 exam, so it counts twice. Let's start with the big picture. Exchange Online is the hosted email service inside Microsoft 365. Instead of running your own Exchange server in a cupboard, the mailboxes live in Microsoft's cloud. You manage everything from the Exchange Admin Center, in your browser, or from Exchange Online PowerShell. You connect to PowerShell with Connect-Exchange Online, and from there you can do almost everything the portal can, only faster. There are 3 mailbox types you'll meet every day. A user mailbox belongs to one licensed person. A shared mailbox, like info or support, needs no license under 50 gigabytes, and lets several people read and reply from one address. And a resource mailbox represents a room or a piece of equipment that people book in their Outlook calendars. Match the type to the real need and most design questions answer themselves. 3 permissions cover nearly every shared mailbox request. Full access lets someone open and read the mailbox. Send as makes their messages look like they came purely from the shared address. And send on behalf shows the recipient that the user sent on behalf of the mailbox. Here's a ticket you'll see a lot. A user has full access, but their replies still show their own name. The fix is simple, they're missing send as. People mix these two up constantly. A distribution group simply forwards mail to its members. One address goes in, many copies go out, and that's all it does. A Microsoft 365 group is much bigger. It's a collaboration identity with a shared inbox, a shared calendar, a SharePoint site and Teams, all under one membership. Rule of thumb, if it's just announcements, use a distribution group. If it's a team that also needs shared files and chat, use a Microsoft 365 group. Next, mail flow, which is just how messages move in and out of your organization. Connectors define routing to or from partner systems, for example a secure link to a supplier. Mail flow rules, sometimes called transport rules, apply conditions and actions to messages. You might add a legal disclaimer to every outbound email, or block a particular attachment type. You'll find both under Mail Flow in the Exchange Admin Center. Here's the tool that saves your day, Message Trace. When someone says I sent it an hour ago but they never got it, Message Trace follows that specific message through Exchange Online and tells you exactly what happened. The status will read delivered, pending, failed, or quarantined. You can run it in the Admin Center, under Mail Flow, Message Trace, or with Get-Message Trace in PowerShell. Set the sender, recipient and a time window, and search. If a trace comes back quarantined, head to the Microsoft Defender portal, review the message, and release it if it's a false positive. The other tickets cluster into a few patterns. Can't send or receive? Check the quota, the mail flow, and run a trace. Out-of-office requests just need automatic replies set. And mailbox full means the storage quota is hit, so you check size against the limit, then clear large items, enable archiving, or raise the quota. One more frequent request is calendar sharing. You grant access to someone's calendar folder, in Outlook or with Add-Mailbox folder permission, choosing a level like Reviewer for read-only. Step back and you'll notice nearly every email ticket comes down to 3 things: permissions, quota, or mail flow. And when you're unsure what happened to a message, a trace gives you the truth. Let's recap. Exchange Online is your cloud email, managed in the Exchange Admin Center or PowerShell. You manage user, shared and resource mailboxes, and you watch the permissions, full access, send as, and send on behalf. Choose a distribution group for announcements, a Microsoft 365 group for collaboration. And message trace answers. Did it arrive, with quarantine as your next stop. Your task: in a test tenant, create a shared mailbox called Helpdesk, grant a colleague full access and send as, send a test message, and run a message trace to confirm it was delivered. Note where you'd look if it came back quarantined. See you in the next lesson.